Hey, how you doing? You'll have to excuse the video work today. The camera is just sitting on a tripod there, so I don't know how well I'm going to be in and out of the picture here, and I can't take multiple takes with this because what we're going to do today is we're going to recork a 1961 Chateau La Mission Haut Brion. This is a fantastic wine. Robert Parker, 99 points. And but the unfortunate thing with it is it was kept in a wine storage facility that actually cost the current owner a lot of money monthly. And although the temperature was kept properly, the humidity was not. And as a result, the cork shrunk. And I don't know if you can see in the video here very well, but the cork has actually fallen down into the bottle. And it's fortunate that the capsule is in such fantastic condition because the fill level of the wine has maintained, and in addition the storage conditions in terms of temperature have been great because the clarity of the wine is just fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and recork the wine, and I wanted to make sure that it was video documented so that a wine of this caliber, for a potential buyer, will see that it hasn't been tampered with or anything like that in the wrong way. A lot of problem with recorked wines, of course, is that you never really know what you're getting. So we're going to do this video, and I'm going to show you what we're doing here. Some of the things we're going to use in the recorking today is we do have some wine preserver here. This is actually full of a gas that is heavier than air. So when we pull the cork out, we're going to spray some of this into the wine. That will settle to the bottom. There's no oxygen in it, and it will preserve the wine while we're working on it. It's fantastic for using when you have bottles that you've opened and you know you're not going to consume. It's a great way, but make sure that when you spray it in there, keep the bottle upright so that the gas inside settles. Once you turn the bottle sideways again, of course, there's a good chance that air is going to get mixed in. We just got a rubber stopper here that we're going to use temporarily while we recork. I've got a foil cutter, and we got a cork puller here so that I can get that old cork out of there again. I also have the cork that I'm going to use. These are some runoffs from a vineyard that I got. They're grade A quality corks. These should last a long, long time, another 25 to 30 years in the bottle. Unfortunately, they're not quite as long as some of the new ones that are today, but it should serve its purpose until this wine has reached its peak and beyond. Also, because I'm on site here and not in my shop, I also have a portable wine corker here, floor unit, that I'm able to go ahead and insert the new cork with. So without further ado, I'm going to get started here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the foil off, foil cutter. We're instantly going to shoot some of this gas and seal that. There's the foil right there. We'll go ahead and we'll keep this for to keep with the wine once it's ready to go. Alright, I just wanted to get a paper towel here, set the cork on. I'm going to look in here real quick. Now, the fortunate thing is that the cork is still sealing the bottle up. You can actually see it in there right now. The cork has come out, but it has not broken the seal, which is good news. So I don't have to worry too much about the oxygen coming in contact with it. Now, this is going to be the tricky part, of course. I'm going to be pulling this old cork out. I'm going to do my best to do this quickly and easily. It's grabbed it now. I'm going to make sure I'm a little bit of gas in there. The aromas from this wine are just fantastic. almost there. And the cork came out cleanly. Again, let me use the flashlight right. Excuse me. Use a flashlight right there. You can see. I don't know how well you can see the markings, but all the appropriate labels are on there. I'm going to keep this cork, and we're going to go ahead and provide that with the bottle as well as the foil capsule upon sale. Okay, I set up the camera a little differently now so we can witness the corking here. Okay, got our bottle right here, and this machine, the cork sits in, compresses the cork, pushes the cork in. This is an adjustable base. Hopefully you can see that here. And I'm going to give one last squirt of gas. Take the base off. Be very careful here. More gas. And now cork. Very slowly, carefully. Don't want to shoot it down in there and run into the same problem we just had. Now you can see cork has been entered into the bottle. Everything's perfect as it should, and hopefully the gas is maintained in there more than the air that was already in there. It's definitely not going to hurt the situation. By adding pressure in there when we push it out, the cork is naturally porous, and so a lot of the air should escape, and this should be good for a long, long time. Now comes more of the, documentation and pleasantries associated with the recorking. We're going to put a wax seal on the top of here to make it tamper resistant, and I'm going to clean that up right now, and I'll do that. And then we're going to put a serial number on it, and we're going to have a recorking certificate that will be unique to the hologram sticker on the bottle. I'll show you that stuff here just in a minute, but the worst part is over. Okay, we're back to this view again. We pride ourselves on trying to keep everything as authentic as possible. In the wine world, there's a lot of counterfeits out there these days, especially with stuff like Laffitte's and Petrus, and wine bottles like this. It's you gotta be careful, and so we try to do our best when we do a recorking to prevent that. No one, who's to say that someone couldn't now pull this cork out, drink the wine, replace it. We want to make sure that's not going to happen. So something that we found that works really well, we put a wax seal on top of the cork here that prevents anyone from being able to see. That allows anyone to see that the wine has not been tampered with. Of course, the wax would be damaged. We put an insignia on top of it, just kind of like Harlan Estate does too with their wines. It allows the cork to still breathe, unlike the sealed capsule. So any pressure that potentially is in the bottle after recorking can be released, but at the same time it's still tamper resistant, and we found that that's really a great way to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply this. I'm going to have to obviously don't want the wax to get too hot, so you're just going to have to give me a second here. I'm going to warm it up and we're going to get it done. Okay, I have a heat gun here. I'm just going to gently heat up our sealing wax. Hopefully you can hear me over that. And then I'm going to pour it on there, and I'm going to apply our seal. Obviously, I wouldn't want to heat up the bottle directly or anything like that. I just want to put just enough to make the wax could become liquid and get that done. Let that sit for a second just to cool off. So get a little wax down the bottle here. Okay, so now you can see that the wine has the wax seal on it perfectly, tamper resistant, and breathable. So this will be good now for another 25-30 years at least. Just going to clean it up here, and we're going to go on to the hologram stickering and things like that. The other thing I want to do, what did I do with that now? The other thing we're going to do, of course, we're going to get the cork and the foil seal. We're going to keep them in a Ziploc bag, as is customary for recorking. And I'm just going to go ahead and shrink wrap that to the bottle. We've had shrink wrap on the bottle so far to protect the label during the recorking process. I obviously wouldn't want wax or anything like that getting onto the label. So I'm going to go and get the hologram stickers off, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've gone and prepared a certificate of authenticity. This is just with my notes over here saying that it is a 1961 La Mission Haut Brion. It's been professionally recorked. I put some notes in here that the cork had fallen into the bottle. The wine was not tasted. Aromas were excellent. Cork replaced with a brand new cork. Markings labeled 2003 and a wax seal placed over the cork. Original cork and capsule shrunk wrapped to the bottle. That's a serial number right there, 2104. I have matching hologram stickers that were specifically ordered for this. And so that's the next serial number in line here. So you can see here, it says right on it, there's certified authentic. And these hologram stickers are actually special also in the fact that they cannot be peeled off and restuck again. They will read void and the label disintegrates upon removal. So I'm going to get this 2104. We're going to directly apply it right to the bottle. And then I have the matching 2104 that goes right on the certificate. This, of course, will be provided with the bottle. And this cannot be photocopied. And, of course, this cannot be peeled off. So this should hopefully dispel any rumors about what actually happened to the bottle. And now I'm just going to shrink wrap, like I said, this cork and seal to the bottle. Well, that was no good, was it? Try that again. And that's exactly how we'll end up selling the bottle. Cork and capsule and everything is protected. The label is protected, the hologram sticker is protected, and everything's ready to go. So that is how we recork wine, and if you do want your wine recorked in a similar way, feel free to contact us anytime. Our email address is cultwines, INTL, short for international, @gmail.com. You can go to our website at cultwinesintl.com, find us on eBay. Our username is cultwines. Or just go ahead and leave a comment with the video. Whatever it takes, we're here for you. And thanks again, and I'll see you next time.